Yugi, okay? Listen, back to Yugi.
Mhm.
So is Kyo here?
Yes.
This nigga is a baby with his perms.
I'm a baby with my perms? No!
Nigga's
No!
a fucking crybaby.
No!
Yeah, you're just a baby
No!
with drummies.
No! No! I'm a baby with my perms! No!
I'm so confused. Is the bitch supposed to be laughing with you,
Bro,
Archie?
oh my
Or they're
god,
just
bro.
supposed
Oh
to
my
be
god,
laughing
bro. Oh
at
my god,
you?
bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. This isn't the time for everyone to speak. Shut up. If you speak again, actually, let me just look in. Hold on. I got you. Let me just look at auto log for who's even doing this, bro.
Alright, so Yuji can't
Balance
play right now.
updated. Bro,
Oh, no.
Sakazuki, stop giving who gave this nigga perms, bro? Who even gave
Now,
this nigga
Yugi won't
perms?
debate you, so let's run it right now. Stand 10 toes down right now.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yo, you niggas like, bro. Ever since, unironically, actually, I'm not even gonna blame. I'm not even gonna dick ride randomly. I'm gonna just keep you time for 5 minutes.
What?
And then if Yuji comes and ducks, then we could debate, brother. Listen. So to Yuji, is Kyo here? I've been asking that for.
Yes.
So that Sakazuki's the one who gave him it. So Sakazuki, I'm so serious, bro. Like dead eyes, bro. Like what's going through? You know what? I bet that, bro. Bet that. That's cool. It's cool. This all get a mark down. That's cool. Yanni, my nigga, you couldn't even actually debate me. You started. I bullied you into trolling, my nigga. Listen. He's gonna have an activity. Don't worry. All right. But listen though. So is Kyo here? I'm just curious.
I answered that 5 times. Yes.
Okay, where?
In the VC. Are you blind?
Nigga, where? What's his name?
Kyo.
No, are you talking about J Ben? Oh my god, bro. He's talking about J Bands, bro. Nigga, bro. Who calls him that, bro?
No,
Who
he's not
actually
talking about
calls
J
him
Bands. No,
Kyo,
he's not
bro?
talking about J Bands.
Wait, what?
J-Bands.
Nigga, are you dumb? Are you stupid? Are you nigga?
J Bands isn't
Oh
Kyo.
my god, he's gonna crash out.
Yes,
Oh
he
my god,
is,
bro. I'm in tears, bro. I'm in tears. Yo, is
thought
the
J-Bands
VC
was someone.
retarded? Is the VC retarded? Is the VC retarded? Yo, bro, I'm actually in a VC full of chat goons, bro. Yo, I'm in a VC full of Tard members.
Plutus,
Why
you
is there
can't
so many
beat
Tard
me.
members in this
I don't
VC?
know what to
Yeah,
say.
listen, bro. I'm just gonna. This is what I'm gonna say. If someone else speaks while you're not supposed to, you're dead ass. Like your time and Yanni, if you untime, like seriously, Sakazuki, bro, I'm finna just dip, bro, and someone else can just debate in your dead ass, bro. Like, cause it's just annoying, bro.
Bro,
I'm trying to get my
yes.
debate. Like, can I get my debate?
Bro, Yanni, just he said he'll untime Shinra after the 5 minutes and then debate him if Yugi isn't ready. Just leave.
Why are you
Shinra
trying to reason with him, nigga? This is my debate, bro. Like, come on, bro. I'm trying to
You're
just
always
debate
gonna
from
be
an
in
attorney,
control,
bro.
Fuck
Can
him,
I do attorney debate? Can I do attorney debate without your owner, your femboy loving owner doing something? Like seriously, get your dog in the bench, bro. Seriously,
Yeah,
listen,
crying.
listen. I wish Maya was here to train you, bro. Listen, bro. This is the idea. This is what I need to. This is what I'm gonna do, bro. This is what I'm gonna do. Yuji. So I'm fine with J Bands. That's completely okay. So do you want to start now?
Cool.
And what position are you taking again? Just to go for.
I already said I'm taking the negation to pro circumstance.
The negation to pro circumstance. So you're saying there's no circumstance.
Well, I'm not saying there's no circumstance. I'm saying either.
So
all
it's not the
circumstances
negation.
or
So
not
what do you mean when you
specific.
say negation?
Are you retarded?
No, I'm not. Do you know what a negation is? Do you know what a negation is?
Yeah, it's a negation to your position. Are you fucking okay? I'm negating
Yo, bro.
your
Did you just hear your answer, bro? What? Yo. Okay, bro. Facts, bro. A negation is a negation to my position. That's an amazing answer. Listen.
Yes.
I'm just gonna explain this. So if you're saying that you're not taking anti-circumstance, which would just—that's all you're saying by saying you're taking the negation. What position are you saying, or what are you saying? Like, are you just saying you're gonna contend my position? Or are you just saying you're gonna critique my position?
Yes,
like, what are you saying?
I'm saying I'm going against your circumstances. I've answered this already.
You're going against my circumstance. So you're gonna take the opposite of what I do, like invertedly. That's all you're saying.
Yeah, not. Obviously, I'm not going to say, like, oh, yeah, any circumstance in which you say it's not okay to abort, I'm going to say it's okay to abort. But in the circumstances in which you're saying that it is okay to abort, I'm going to critique that and see if I can find a way.
So I was right the first time. Amazing. Amazing. That's okay. We can start now. So, actually, if all you're gonna do is just play skeptic, that's just boring, bro. I can't lie. If all you're gonna do is just play skeptic and stuff, we can debate a position that you feel confident on defending a position. What topics are you knowledgeable on?
Bro, what? Were you not
What-
saying earlier any
what
topic
position?
ever you would beat me? Now it's oh my god, it's boring. Wow.
Okay, better. Okay, so say less. So that's fine. I'll be actually taking pro-choice then. That's okay. So bet that.
Hey,
So I'm just
you're
gonna give
pro-choice?
a starter. So you understand what my position here. All it is to fulfill. I'm just arguing that there are more useful reasons for society for pro-choice to exist. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. Okay.
Okay, sure. I
Okay.
guess I
Cool.
can just like
Cool.
devil's advocate pro-life.
No. Stay to that. You're just critiquing my position though. Okay. You don't even have to pick. You could just play skeptic the entire time. That's okay. It's cool. It's cool. All right. So listen. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna do that. Okay. You're gonna just take
Sure,
it.
go ahead.
Yeah. Okay then. Yeah. So Yanni, do you see how I just converted him back? But you're not gonna mention that though. You gonna do something like that. That's the idea. Stay in chat, little bro. Now listen. The idea is is that one of the main usual reasons. Would you agree that it would not be very beneficial to society for children to be raped and have babies from the rape babies? Or are you going to criticize that? Huh? I'm just curious. Yo, Yugi, can you hear me? Did my mic cut out? Can chat hear me? Did my mic cut out?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me? Yo, Yugi.
My Wi-Fi wouldn't you tard. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm a retard for not knowing that. Yo. Okay, facts, bro. Like, what? Do you think I track your Wi-Fi, you tard member? Listen, bro. This is all I'm gonna say, okay? Yo, Arjun, you know how many screenshots I can make on you? Yo, don't do this, bro. Yo, don't do this, Arjun. You know how many screenshots I can make on you? Don't ever try to make a screenshot on me, you peasant. I still have that screenshot of you saying you're gonna rape a baby, bro. Yo, stop this nonsense.
Oh,
You better stop that, bro. You better stop that, Arjun. I could get you out. I could get you out the con. I could get you out. You better stop that. Listen, that's what I'm gonna say, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. Mm-hmm. So, yes or no? Do you agree that it wouldn't be beneficial to society as a whole to rape a bunch of young girls and force them to have pregnancies?
To rape a bunch of young girls and force them to have pregnancies? Well,
yeah.
I suppose in that circumstance, I'd be fine with aborting. In that specific circumstance, particularly.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, and would you say that in a circumstance, so that's a positive. So I've already fulfilled that there is a circumstance where it's okay to abort. That's one fulfillment. Would you say that it isn't necessarily beneficial to all of society as a whole to abort a baby because their father, simply said, it got into like a petty argument. Like, let's say he accidentally left the keys, or he accidentally left the front door unlocked, okay? And the mother just decides to abort the baby just to get back at the father. I'd argue that this isn't going to be something that's necessarily beneficial to all of the world. It doesn't provide.
Just to be clear, you're arguing for
utility.
pro-choice or pro-circumstance?
What was that?
You're arguing for pro-choice, just to be clear, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So in this instance, it'd be, so if I'm arguing pro-choice, it's a choice to also not abort. You know that, right? Genius.
Well, obviously, sure. But the thing is,
okay, so cool. Sure. So can you answer my question?
In a circumstance where it's just like we probably shouldn't abort, in a circumstance where it's just pettiness, due to like being mad at the father. I
asked if it's useful for society, dimwit.
Okay, cool. My Wi-Fi is back on and auto-connected to my PC. But in that circumstance, I see no reason to abort or not to abort.
I see no reason to abort or not to. Yo, what was my question, bro?
Your question was, say for example, there's like a circumstance in which like the mother's just like mad at the father. Then like, do you believe it'd be okay to like abort in that circumstance? Seemingly.
That was my question?
I mean, that's what I heard. Do you have a separate question?
Yo, bro. Yo, okay. And everyone, by the way, this is eternity debate, by the way. And who's judging, by the way? I just want to clarify. J-Bands? Okay.
Yeah, man.
So, okay, cool. So I'm just going to ask this. So in an instant, okay, do you agree that in this instance that it wouldn't be useful to society to abort this baby? Would it be utile or would it not be utile for society? For society as a whole, meaning would it provide a great contribution to society to abort in this instance to society as a whole, or would it not provide a great contribution?
Would it provide or would it not provide a great contribution? Well, I mean, just to be clear, by contribution, what do you mean?
So all this. Okay. So listen. Utile. That was okay.
Yes, I'm
contribution.
So
this all this means is this. So when I say okay, can you let me answer then? So can you let me answer then? Are you gonna let me answer then?
No, because
okay then. You know you have to let me speak to answer. You know that, right, genius?
More accurately, please.
Yo, genius. Are you gonna let me answer your question?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll cut you off.
Thank you, genius. Holy crap, bro! Like you actually are like a golden retriever of retards, bro. Listen, all contribution means, and I hope this is very, very simple, okay? It just means to bring in a great benefit, okay? A great benefit to society. It means that it gives in and plays a part to the growth and development of society. With this abortion play a great part of growing and just the overall flourishing of society. You think it would contribute to that? That's what contribution means. To give part of something, to help produce or make something successful.
Right, cool. So what do you believe makes something flourish, and what do you believe provides benefit? You didn't answer my question, retard.
What does this have to do with you answering my question?
I'm asking you what you mean by utility, because there's different forms of utilitarian.
That's what I said! That's what I knew! You're a tard by utility, I mean contribution. That's why I said contribution in the retard.
You said providing benefit to society. I'm asking you what you mean by benefit. I'm asking you what would be a benefit to you.
Do you know I also said to help make something successful or produce. That's what benefit means.
I'm asking you what you mean by successful, you fucking retard. Holy shit.
What anyone else means by successful, bro? Are you a tard member, bro? Successful, it just means an accomplish a desire. Can I answer you? Can I answer you? Can I answer you? Can I answer you?
For a capitalist,
the best outcome
for a capitalist is for a capitalist society. For the best outcome for an anarchist is no society. The best outcome for a communist is a communistic society. You fucking retard. Holy shit.
Bro, are you
stupid right now?
What does that have to? And if I'm asking you a question on whether you think this is utile or not, I'm asking for your perspective, right? And first off, you asked me a question, you tard member. Obviously, when I say what everyone means, not everyone is going to accord. Those are things are political and means, not things that are just normatively defined as such. All successful means is just to be accomplishing an aim or a purpose, to have achieve some type of profit, something that helps. That's all it means. I've been defining it this way many times. You've just been over talking to you, tard member, because I'm on phone. And somehow you're still getting rhetorically dogged while I'm on phone.
And you would listen to a Discord debate.
Oh my god, bro.
You know what I told them, Batman?
Yo, I'm not gonna shut the fuck up.
Amanda, I told them
Facts. No. I'm mute's not good enough. I didn't tell you to interrupt my debate. You need to go for 7 weeks. So listen, alright? Just here. Just answer my question. I already answered yours.
I want to understand what you mean by benefits, because I already said
I explained what I mean by benefit.
Would be defined differently by different people, you fucking retard.
I explained what I mean! Bro,
you said it means helping a society, and you even conceded that different people have different ideas of benefit, you fucking retard. I'm asking you what you mean by benefit, you fucking idiot. You look fucking stupid right now.
So, did you not hear when I answered that as well? Actually, matter of fact, you tell me, since clearly I didn't answer properly, what was my response when I said that, when you asked that? What was my response?
Clearly it was benefit would mean contributing to society. This contribution to society.
And what was your question?
What you mean by contribution, you fucking idiot?
And what did I define by contribution?
You're answering these vague, retarded terms that no one understands.
What did I define by contribution? 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 Go ahead.
It's helping towards the means of a.
So, and what was your question?
My question was, what do you mean by benefit, and then what do you mean by contribution?
So I answered both of your questions.
never
That's what you're
answered-
telling me.
No, because you're being incredibly.
So what was my
vague,
answer
you
to
fucking
your contribution
idiot.
point? So what was my answer to your contribution point?
The answer to the contribution point was just simply something that benefits society. And
Yo, do you want to see the definition of contribution? You want to see the
yeah,
definition?
sure, go ahead. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I got you.
I'm just. By the way, this isn't gonna help us point at all. Just.
Do you understand? Are you a retard? Are you a retard? Okay, okay. So I answered the meaning of contribution, and I answered the meaning of benefits. That's what you're telling me.
Right. I'm asking you what is beneficial to a society, not what the definition of the word benefit is.
Yeah, and I already explained, that holds no relevance. Do you know why? The reason why it holds no relevance is because the entire point of my initial question, which you're busy screaming right now, slurring over your words like a madman, right? I've already explained previously. The entire point of my question was to simply question your morality, to essentially what your lens is. Okay, that's why I asked the initial question. If I'm asking you whether this action would benefit society, understanding what is beneficial to society or not, that's not going to necessarily help, because I want your idea of what's beneficial to society. Right? I'm curious. Do you think that this is going to provide a great flourishment to the social order of things? If you're asking what benefits would look like in a greater society, all this would mean was to help a society grow and flourish and accomplish. I've already explained this multiple times, actually, previously. You know, when we look for a society in growing, right, we expect many variables. This could be whether there's more food for everyone to eat. This could mean extending the life of, let's say, solving overpopulation. Let's say housing problems, starvation problems, you know, war problems. There's many different ideas and areas. I've already explained by beneficial, I just mean to contribute, and by contribute, I just mean to make something flourish, you know? And I think we both understand what makes a society flourish. I don't think anything I said is something you necessarily disagree with. The entire time, you've just been asking me for random definitions that are just simply aren't going to help you, right? You've been raging at me for giving and answering your questions. You understand how retarded this is? But I don't even care to. I don't even care to rhetorically banter with you, because it's just evident in the chat and from the judge that you just look like an idiot. Listen, I just want your point. And by the way, Yugi is not pro-life. By the way, I just want to let you guys know he's critiquing my point, yet while trying to ask me about this. It just makes no sense, but it's okay though.
Critiquing your point, and I can't critique a point I don't understand. You fucking retard.
Which is so. What did you not understand about what I just said?
I don't understand what you mean by benefit. I've already answered this. Are you, Shikio, are you okay? I just defined what benefit means in a society. Oh my god. You've answered what you mean whenever you say the word benefit. Like the definition of the word benefit. You haven't answered.
I didn't just give the benefit. I didn't just give the definition. I didn't just give the definition. I didn't just give the definition. I also just explained what that would look like in a society. I just explained what would be in the. What are you talking about? Listen. I just explained. Are you stupid? Listen. Bro, I'm just gonna explain. Do you realize that I just explained what that would look like in a society?
Like lower hunger. Like,
lower hungry. Fire.
Anyways,
bro, listen, bro.
Something like lower hunger, everything, like, you know, just overall, like, benefit to society at mass. Like,
you just repeated yourself, bro. I don't think you even listened to what I fully said.
Okay, cool. So, Archie, let's continue the debate. I would say
that's what I'm doing right now. I just answered your question, so can you answer mine? I've been asking you to answer my question. Can you answer my question?
Calm down.
Can you answer my question, please?
So, under my view, that would be ethically neutral. And I don't believe it provides any benefit nor detriment to society.
Okay, so you finally answered. Goodness, after 30 minutes, you finally answered. Okay, so perfect. So we understand this doesn't provide. Okay. So you understand in this instance, you are agreeing in these instances that they have the choice to abort. Yes? Yes.
I'm really agreeing that they have the choice to abort. No. I'm more so saying, like, your question's fucking retarded. Because
what are you talking about? You just agreed. So in my first parameter, you agree that they have the choice to abort. Are you stupid?
Under your first parameter, which was...
do you even remember my first parameter?
Yeah, sure. It was something along the lines of, if a woman gets raped, do they have the choice to abort? That's a circumstance. That's just a pro-choice position, sure.
That's just a pro-choice position that you agreed to.
Pro-circumstance. per circumstance.
You're just confused. Listen. Okay, so in such an
Wow, I
instance,
misspoke
okay,
once.
are you saying that they have the choice? And in the father instance, if it doesn't provide great utility, what was my position and what was I saying I meant by pro-choice in the beginning? What did I say that I'd be proving?
Pro-choice provides more utility to society. Mass.
Okay. Okay. So
Okay,
in this
so-
instance, you agreed in such an instance, if the father doesn't get such a choice, that it wouldn't provide any great utility. And you agreed in the previous instance, if the woman doesn't get a choice, that it doesn't provide any great utility. Okay? You understand this, correct?
Okay.
You're question marking, but that's blatantly what you agreed to. You blatantly admitted such. Is that a lie? Is that a lie? Tell me I'm wrong.
Archie.
Is that a lie?
Archie, just to be clear.
Yeah, Yugi.
So, you think
Take your time.
me agreeing that something is neutral whenever it comes to utility is me agreeing that someone should have the choice to do it. Do you believe that's what I'm saying?
Is that what I?
If you're hold on.
No, brother, you're strawmanning me. You're strawmanning me. You're
If you're a
strawmanning me.
utilitarian,
You're strawmanning me. You're strawmanning me.
you want to maximize utility, which
I
by the way, I still have no fucking clue what you mean by utility.
Yo, by the way, single Phoenix, was Yugi not the mod for my previous debate? I'm gonna let you guys speculate in chat. It's okay. Anyways, back to come on, bro. Don't be stupid, please. Listen. Yugi, you understand that if you're saying that in such an instance, in an instance to where they don't have the choice, they wouldn't provide great utility. But you understand you agree in the previous instance to where they don't have the choice, they wouldn't provide great utility. Now let's bring this into a factor of, let's say, the generation. If there is let's say a hypothetical, okay, to where every single woman in the world, every young woman in the world, let's say ranging from, I'll say 10 to 13, okay, they were unfortunately and sadly and tragically, R-rated, and they all became pregnant, okay. And in such a world where they all became pregnant and they didn't have the choice to abort, okay, which would lead to several complications, being that their bodies may not be prepared for it, being they'll have to bear the mental trauma of such, considering the child may have to bear the mental trauma of such, and considering that most of those women and those daughters won't even have the financial stability to such, since they're all just children and can't even work. Do you think this would provide a great utility to society?
This would provide a great utility to society, but they don't have the choice and they all have to give birth and they have to go through the mental trauma. Just to be clear, I don't believe at all. I'm just gonna make this extremely clear. I don't believe in any world at all that this means we ought to give them a choice. I believe either. I believe this is just a statement about what is. Clearly, you don't understand the is-ought gap, which Goons taught you months ago. So why ought we give them the choice to abort? Answer the question.
Okay, yeah, answer my question now. You don't answer a question with another question, dimwit.
Well, I do.
Okay. Was that rhetorical? Listen. I don't think you actually understand what you're saying. He's just saying why we are. Yes, bro. Yo, listen. Can you answer my question? I'm not going to answer yours if you don't answer mine. It's just such a simple question. I don't understand why you can't answer.
Obviously, the answer implies that I don't see any reason why we ought give them why we ought give them.
I didn't ask if you think we ought to. I asked if you think it's util. Would it be util to society to have this happen?
Would it be
look at Sasuke's ambiguous chat, bro. Please look at what he's saying. Listen.
Anyway,
do you think
it depends. It depends on what you value, which I still don't know.
It depends. Oh my goodness! I demonstrated what I value. I value the fruition of society.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. Under your,
I already explained previously. It links back to the contribution, to the benefit point, to what society would look like if it were to benefit. I already explained this all.
Okay, Yugi sucks, by the way. That nigga's a bitch.
Just to be clear.
You're laughing. It's not rhetorical. You're nervous.
All of your answers still haven't given any insight. Sure, X thing is good because it contributes to Y, but you still haven't answered as to what Y is. I know X can contribute to Y. I don't know what Y is, you fucking retard.
What do you think Y is in this instance? What word are you referring to that you're confused on?
A flourishing society.
A flourishing society? Oh, gracious.
A flourishing society. You're best.
Yo, listen. Can we not get upset? Okay. This is just the idea, okay? A society, what it would look like for a society to flourish, it would just mean that the society has attempted to maximize to whatever potential it can its benefit and contribution in positive manners. And these positive manners would just simply be the case of, let's say, solving world hunger, let's say providing for children all across the world, let's say dealing with war, many parameters, let's say the economy, just overall products of the world that unfortunately make the quality of life very, very unfortunate. Maximizing a society and having a society flourish would be getting rid of these parameters and making the quality of life as good as it can possibly be. Right? That's what I already clarified I'd be defending and I'd be arguing, and that's what I already clarified as the meaning of my position. Now, it seems that you're confused on what I mean by flourishing reality or flourishing society, but that's all flourishing society means. Just that it's been maximizing this great potential. You're saying you understand why such contributes to Y, but you don't understand what Y is. Well, I've laid out the parameters of what Y is. I just don't understand what exactly you're confused on. I don't understand why exactly you're failing to answer my question.
Okay, cool. So you finally answered what you believe a flourishing society is. Thank you.
I answered that beforehand. What?
Have it. That's the first time you've ever said those words in this debate. So just to be clear, extremely clear. Okay. So you believe that a flourishing society is just one which minimizes suffering, minimizes like all the bad aspects of life, and maximizes all the good aspects.
Good job.
Okay, cool. So you believe like you just want a utopia?
Sure, you can think of such. Does it help achieve such a utopia? If we were to generally pick that.
Well, I don't see how letting like any particular mother have the choice to give birth moves towards a utopia. Actually, I think making them give birth.
Oh, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Are you retarded?
Are you retarded? That's not what my hypothesis holds. This doesn't answer my question.
That's the position.
That's okay, and there's different ways to argue such a position, and I understand that you don't agree to such. That's why you're critiquing it. I understand this already. This is something that we already know. Shikio, you're being a retard, and you do this in every one of my debates on purpose to troll. You don't even agree with this position, so I'm gonna ignore you. Okay, just stop it, because I'm gonna actually. Next time you debate, don't let me be there. I'm not gonna lie. Don't let me be there next time you debate. Don't let me be there. But listen though, the idea is I understand your position and I understand what it holds, but I'm giving an explanation for my position. I'm giving logical reasoning for my position. But in order for us to conduct and properly continue with such logical reasoning, it needs to be answered, right? Because you've been asking me so many questions over and over and over, but for some reason you've been scared and tap dancing away from answering my question. Right? But I already explained the position. Do you not understand that?
I'm asking you questions about your position because this debate is circling around your position, so I need to understand your position to be able to attack your position.
And you understand that I've answered, and you understand that every parameter that I've answered on my position that outlines everything you need. I've explained the utilization process, I explained what a flourishing society would be, and I explained the definitions of the parameters that I'm using. Being contribution, being benefit, and being what a beneficial society would be. So now that you understand these parameters, my question to you would be, if there were to be a hypothesis, right, to where you can say, let's say every single woman around the world, or not even every single woman, every young woman, we'll say. We're not even talking about every woman yet, but every young child, every young girl around the world have to go through such. Would you say that this would be something that is useful or beneficial to society under the parameters that I've already outlined, considering would it help achieve and maximize such a world? And the quality of life.
Well, I mean, I don't think. First of all, I don't think this has literally anything to do with your position.
Oh, Grish, can you answer the question, bro?
I was in the middle of talking. Thank you.
Just answer, like yes or no.
Can we please get a moderator?
oh, now you want a moderator after you've been screaming at me? This is not gonna be good for you.
Your accent's coming out.
My accent's coming out.
I don't give a fuck. Everybody has an accent, you retard. Your accent's coming out right now, you tard member. Just answer the question. Stop ducking around, you faggot.
Can we get a moderator?
Exactly, little quieting little bitch. Just answer the question. You're skedaddling around. It's just not it.
Can we get a moderator?
You're so scared and so nervous. In fact, I'm not even going to entertain your idiocy anymore because clearly you need to be handicapped every debate and explain and sped from, every single parameter. So listen. What's your face? J-Benz. Okay?
Hello.
Can he answer such question, please? Because I think it's going to help progress the debate. And I think right now we've just been running back in circles.
You either answer the question or move to conclusions.
Thank you so much.
I want a moderator, and then I'll answer the question.
No, I don't agree to
I can
moderate.
moderate.
Nope.
I can moderate if we need to.
Actually, you know what? I do agree to moderator. Sure. Let's hurry this up. Let's hurry this up. Just answer the question.
Okay, cool. Can someone give J-Bands VC points?
You already asked him. Just answer the question, my friend. Go ahead.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, good. So, your question was, just to be clear, in a world where all young girls get pregnant all at once, do you believe they should have the choice to abort?
Do I?
Like,
What?
Do I believe it provides utility to give them the choice to abort or not to give them the choice to abort? To have them all give birth or have them all have the choice to not give birth? Just to be clear.
Bro, do you think... Okay, listen. Would it provide utility to force them to have this decision?
Would
Great
it provide
utility.
Well, again, it just depends on what you mean by utility.
Oh my goodness. Okay, J-Bands.
Moving...
Conclusions.
Hold
I
on,
want
just to be
conclusions.
clear.
Nope. Don't. I'm not doing this anymore. I want conclusions.
Just to be clear, I'm gonna clarify on what I mean. So, there's a group of people out there that are reaching for the same goal that you're reaching for, where they believe forcing everyone to give birth is beneficial because that's more people to work towards their end goal. Now, there's another group of people, which is what I assume that you're at, where they believe that giving people the choice to give birth is okay because more people will be born, that causes more hunger, etc., etc. So, obviously, if you're a part of Group A, and you believe that utility is going to be dependent on, like, there being more people to move towards an end goal, or your Group B, where you believe that you should value, like, I don't know, like, the possibility of, like, starvation, the possibility of homelessness, etc., etc. Doesn't matter, right? What I'm saying is, I think we just use the word utility different, and you saying, oh yeah, would it provide more utility to do X? Well, I mean, I don't subscribe to your definition of utility, I don't subscribe to their definition of utility, I have a completely different definition of utility, so I believe I believe it doesn't provide utility, nor do I believe, or I don't believe it doesn't, nor it does provide utility to give them a choice or to force them.
Wow.
You
So
saying,
you
what's
just
more...
tap dance around. So listen. My friend, if one to... Are you okay in the brain? Actually, I'm not going to ask that because I know the answer already. Listen, if you're saying that one would think that this would move towards actually benefiting society, I'd agree to such if it went at the expense of the women's lives. I've already explained such parameters of what the women's lives would entail of such, and you haven't seemed to demonstrate any unrealistic practices of any of these things. It seems that you haven't actually came to a disagreement on any of these things at all, right? It seems the only disagreement that you're actually coming to is whether such would be util, right? Now, I've already explained what I mean by util, right? Obviously, you may not agree to such. That's okay. That's why you're not the one who's posed the definition, Tard member, okay? Obviously, I'm the one giving the argument, okay? So obviously, if by my definition, if you're going to say, oh, analytically, yes, by your meaning, this would be the case, then okay. Or if you're going to say by your meaning, no, this still wouldn't be the case, that's an answer. Saying, oh, but my definition disagrees, so I'm not going to, like, it's not going to answer. You're just tap dancing like a dog, like a cowardly dog with its tail between his legs. Did you just decide to speak while I was speaking? You, moderate, please. Moderate, please. Please train this ape. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, we already understand. Perfect. Literally what they just said in chat. Okay. We understand, you have to understand that, utility, right? These are just going to be the things, benefits, contribution to society, okay? These things are going to increase the quality of life in its whole. It's going to maximize these things. These are parameters that we've already been over. So if this woman's life is being affected while there's more workers to work towards such a society, one would argue that since their life is at the expense of another, this is not increasing the overall parts of the quality of life, but this would be only increasing a separate part of a quality of life, and that this is working towards a quality of life that wouldn't be beneficial towards the previous users, but rather the newer users. And one would argue this is an increasing overall qualities of life because death is not guaranteed with all of those child's mothers, right? Some of them have to live through that, have to live through the trauma, the mental trauma, and everything else. And you haven't seemed to disagree with any of these realistic factors unless you think they are unrealistic, to which I can send multiple studies upon what childbirth does, right? But, overall, I've already explained such, I understand that in one instance, a group may disagree even if they use my own definition of utility, but you have to understand that this still is not achieving what utility means in such a sense. If one were to agree that this is more util, they don't subscribe to my definition of utility. Or what I should say, the Oxford usage of utility, or utility in a limited sense, right? Because it's sacrificing the expense of something, right? And this isn't achieving a maximally great quality of life. not attempting to.
Are you done?
Good.
Okay, cool. So, I've already explained that if you're working towards a maximization of utility, the individual mother's life shouldn't matter. Okay?
What?
So, just to be clear, just to be extremely clear, okay?
Archie, can you speak up? No, Archie, can you speak up? I can't really hear you.
Yeah, sure.
Like this isn't rhetorical, my friend. Just speak. Give your argument.
I'm not trying to be rhetorical. I'm tired because you aping out on me is tiring, okay? So, just to be extremely clear, okay? You saying that it maximizes utility, obviously, dependent on your definition of utility, that can be true. I'm saying your definition of utility may or may not function, right? And you've given no reason as to why it would function. You've simply said, this thing is the case, so if we do this thing might be the case. I'm asking you why that thing might be the case and why that would be the outcome of what you're trying to do.
Oh my goodness. Idiosyncratic. No. I get that, Shikio. And I get why he thinks such. It's just funny because he assumes such to be the case. That's probably why he's doing so terrible. Now, listen, I've already clarified my definition. I'm not going to keep playing the mind games with you to where you ask me to clarify every single thing. I'm not going to spoon feed you just basic definitions that one should already understand, right? And unfortunately, I'm not here to meta-debate. Syntaxical, not syntaxical, more of analytical meanings. It just makes no sense, right? We don't get any benefit from doing such. So rather that, I'm gonna just ask you to please answer the question in its entirety this time, okay? Or I'm going to just push the conclusions because right now you're just not providing any good argument. It's just very, very embarrassing at this point. So listen.
So which question are you referring to? You've asked a lot of questions in this.
My previous question. So it's just going to be referring to,
you've said a bunch of
benefit.
Questions.
Oh my goodness. So let me know when I can answer your question.
You said
can I now?
Previous question.
Yeah, I said no. I said referring to my previous question. That was, and then you cut me off. Can I please answer your question now?
Sure, go ahead if you're going to specify which question.
Said, wow, so both of these board members dating each other just thought the same thing. Wow, I'm so happy for you guys. Wow, you guys are truly compatible with each other.
This nigga on dick for what? This nigga on dick for what?
Yeah, nigga, are you not typing in chat?
Go ahead and get muted. Go ahead and get muted.
Yeah, I was about to say, mute this tard member, bro. Natural selection at its peak, bro. These e-tards deserve each other.
By the way, retard.
Okay, wow, oh no, Sam, I'm gonna lose Sam's vote! Like, I don't care, bro. Like, listen, back to what I was saying. Now, the previous question, this just simply refers to, whether this whole grouping of girls, whether this choice would affect them in a sense that it would be useful to society. You had represented, and this is actually your first good contention of the entire debate, that one group, even agreeing to this definition, might even argue that the reproduction on such a mass level. Wow, that was so hilarious. Holy fuck, bro. Yo, Death Note W. Anyways, would refer and it would benefit because there's so much reproduction, so there's more people to work towards this goal. But in that instance, resulting in that conclusion, that would result at the expense in the mental trauma of many young girls, to which you haven't seemed to have an issue or illustrate any issue with my previous, or, my multiple parameters of what would happen if we keep these young girls alive, So there's going to be a simple issue there, right? You're asking that you're saying you don't fully understand what I mean by util. I think I've already demonstrated very, very properly what I mean. So can we answer that, please? And if you don't answer that, then I'm just going to, ask to go to conclusion.
Yeah, sure. So if your definition of utility is moving towards your end goal being a utopia in which we maximize good things and minimize bad things, then obviously you're automatically agreeing that the expense of these random women is going to be okay because it's maximizing the movement towards your end goal. So unless you're saying that moving towards your end goal is not what you're arguing for, which would contradict your entire point. Don't cut me off. Please mute him. Don't cut me off. Please mute him. So, unless you're contradicting yourself and saying that you're not arguing for a point towards your end goal, then you lose. What the fuck are you talking about? could go. He could go.
Losing your brain, bro. You're losing your minds right now. You're like losing your minds right now, bro. You're unironically losing your minds. You're not like Yogami. You're just a mentally ill teenager who's gay. Listen, this is what I'm gonna explain to you, okay? This is just the reality, okay? Now, the idea is that if we were to give in such an instance what maximally great means, I didn't say it maximally increases the workers to benefit to such a goal. No, I said the quality of life as a whole. And the quality of life is going to be something that's inclusive of those young mothers as well. See, this is going to be something that happens on a great rate rather than a consistently linear rate, right? We're not saying that we're going to be working towards in an instance to where we have to go through great means of suffering to accomplish something, because that's not increasing the quality of life, right? It can work to increase the quality of life, but that's not increasing in such a moment, right? In such a moment, we're trying to demonstrate of whether this great, adding of childbirths would increase the quality of life all around. Would that action in itself provide great benefit? The benefit that you're referring to is something that leads to the help of working towards such a society rather than making such a society. Considering the fact that you're at the expense of these mothers' lives, and this is decreasing their quality of life rather than increasing it. So you understand that if you're decreasing their quality of life, Yuji, this is not maximally increasing the quality of life. This is maximally decreasing the quality of life all around to work towards the future being a higher quality of life. There's going to be grave distinctions between those factors and between those parameters. Do you have a response now? And can you actually respond now?
Yeah, sure, bro. So, not the retard's done babbling. Okay, so just be extremely clear. What Archie has been arguing for this entire debate is arguing for an end goal in which you maximize good experience and minimize bad experience. You fucking retard. So obviously, if you're arguing for the maximization of good experience at the end goal, then obviously, if you're arguing for the end goal, then stuff that's happening at the current point wouldn't affect the end goal. You fucking retard. So you just contradicted your stance. Please give another stance. Please give a contingent or fucking. Please fucking.
He's just stuttering his life
you
away.
Fucking retarded. Holy shit. You just contradicted your entire stance.
Yo, bro.
Entire stance.
Brother, you have to be a retard. But that's completely okay. So, J-Bands, would you like to go to conclusions? This is bad, bro.
Then let's conclude then. Fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, sure. So my conclusion is he contradicted his entire stance.
That's your conclusion. Okay. So,
Archie?
first, yeah, I'll give my conclusion. So, initially, I pose, such a question. This question just simply being, okay, well, if we were to, let's say, take it that a young woman, unfortunately, and very tragically, was raped and had to give birth, I asked, would this bring great contribution to society? Would this be of great utility to society? And he said, no, he doesn't agree. So then I give a second instance. If a woman, let's say, aborts, in this case, because her husband pissed her off, and she wants to get back at him, because let's say he accidentally left the door open on his way to work just one morning. And she's just like, what's the greatest way to get back at him? Oh, I'm going to take his chance of being a father away. So she aborts. I ask if this would be a great utility, would this bring great utility to society? Yuji responds, I don't think it would provide great utility, but I don't think it would provide some type of, is deficit to society of the quality of life or the quality of goodness within their life. He doesn't believe a great deficit would be caused by this, nor does he believe a great increase of quality of life would be, added to this. So I say, okay, so let's give an even better question, right? If every single young child, let's say 10 years old to 13 years old, was forced to have mass pregnancies and give birth, right? I asked, would this be something that's, good to society? Now, he asked me, okay, well, what do you mean by contribution? So I explained to him, this would just simply mean, to help something flourish. It would just mean to help contribute to a conclusion or cause of something, right? This would just be to be of great benefit, of great help, and a helping hand to achieve such an end goal, right? Just to participate towards a cause. And then he further asked me, what would benefit mean? Oh, my phone's about to die. No. There we go. Yes, what would benefit mean in such a case? To which I simply define such as, it'd be of great helping hand. It'd be of great It'd be of great advantage. It'd be of great profit. It'd be of great fruition. It helps to achieve something that's positive and fulfills positive qualities of such a state. You know? To which he then proceeds to yell at me for the next 5 minutes about how I didn't answer his question. To which I asked, "Okay, what's your question?" He asked, "What does this mean?" I define it, and then he yells at me again and says, "No, what does it mean?" You know, like it's schizophrenic. It's okay. And then afterwards, after he gets what I'm trying to explain, you know, he asks me, "Okay, and what would benefit look like in society?" To which I brought the parameters. It would be, let's say, whether that's serving world hunger. It would be whether that's, you know, giving great, I don't know, let's say whether this would be stopping war, you know, whether this would be stopping, you know, people from being murderers, massive murderers, you know. In what way would it help them fully maximize the greatness of society? Because I believe it wouldn't at all. I believe in this instance, if they don't get such a choice, it wouldn't help benefit them in any degree. You know, I don't think this would add any great benefit to society. I actually think it would decrease the quality of life. You know? To which he evades, you know, multiple times and doesn't fully answer. You know, to which I think we all know how that went. After even Flames had to educate him and explain why they answered. And then afterwards, he then, you know, just simply goes on to say, "Oh, well, you know, I believe that in this instance, I don't see how it would necessarily lead to a conclusion, because even if someone were to agree to your definition, they could just argue that, you know, having this great birth would help give more people to help affect and cause this goal." To try to explain, this would be the case if we weren't focusing on the current quality of life. If we were to force all of these mothers, which I asked him if he disagrees with such, and he didn't answer, this would decrease their quality of life on a massive scale. We're talking about every 10 to 13-year-old girl in the world having a traumatized experience. Some dying, some having to live through that. And if they have to live through that, this is greatly decreasing the quality of life around the world. You know? And to which he answers, "Oh, well, this could be the case, but you're just contradicting yourself, because if your end goal is to, you know, create the quality of life and to make the quality of life maximally great, then this would obviously mean you want more people to benefit and you want more people to participate. So that means you have to have more pregnancies and more births." You know, to which I explained to him, this wouldn't exactly be achieving my goal. This would help achieve a means to my goal, right? Because this would help make a means, and then maybe in the future we could achieve this. But this doesn't achieve it at any current presence, right? This isn't focusing on any simultaneous conclusion. All this is saying is that we have to go through great, massive, pieces of suffering in order for that to be achieved in the future, when we could, you know, help achieve something now, or when there's more beneficial ways to achieve it now. Which he didn't understand such a concept. So I think from that very means, he didn't properly explain. I don't think he contended at all why this would decrease the quality of life as a whole massive scale. And I think from this instance, if he has not contended such, my entire position was that her choice was going to increase the quality of life. Or that it'd be more useful to society to allow them to have a choice rather than to not allow them to have a choice, then this would be the case. And he unfortunately didn't fulfill defending this or critiquing this. So who do you think won?
Yeah, I think Yugi Loki won that shit. Can't even lie.
Wait, who?
Why so? Yeah, it's okay. Why so? Do you think? So I'll just ask you this: what do you think my conclusion was, and what do you think I was trying to prove? No, I know you think that. What was I trying to prove?
Yo, good job, Yugi.
Yeah. What was I trying to prove, J-Bounce?
My fault, sir. You can contend judgment. We can contend judgment over. We did it.
No, I was gonna say, so J-Bounce, what do you think I was trying to prove?
I mean, he left, I think.
He just left.
Someone to meet bleed?
Okay. Why did you just leave?
Alright. Oh,
why did you just
Now
leave?
heaven and earth. Yugi is the.
So he's just gonna leave. That's
Ryan's such a black ass.
Holy fuck, bro. That judgment's so good. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
He didn't even explain his reason. He didn't explain anything. He just said, "I thought he won," and left. What the fuck?